Hey everybody, happy Sunday. It's your old boy Chris. Yesterday was Valentine's Day here in the United States, and for many people, yesterday was not a day about love or romance, but really it was a day all about grief and grievance. Yesterday was a day of loss, a day where people were reminded that their perceived needs seemed to feel unmet yet again for another day, for another year. And I'm going to keep this discussion to romantic relationships for the moment because that is really what's on most people's minds when they think about Valentine's Day. And folks, I'm going to come out and say it. It is tough to find that special somebody out there. And it is much tougher when you are a Christian in the United States. And it is incredibly tough to find someone when you are both Christian and child-free. I was wandering in that desert for many years myself. And the fact that I'm married now does not undo the fact of the loneliness and the anger that I endured for many, many years. And even to this day, I really have not processed all of those negative feelings. And I'm not so naive as to think that there's something that I'm going to say in a YouTube video a few minutes long that's going to make you do a 180 on your feelings or your perspective. So the best thing that I can really offer today is a nudge. Something for you to just marinate on in your mind. In Genesis chapter 16, Sarah has just kicked out her servant Hagar and Hagar's young child because each of them became a threat. Sarah lost control of her servant Hagar because her servant was now Abraham's wife and now the mother of one of his children. The child, Ishmael, was a threat to Isaac's inheritance. Now, mind you, all of this, the marrying off of Hagar to Abraham and bearing a child for him, was Sarah's idea. And now that Sarah realizes that she had the wrong plan, Hagar and her child Ishmael are paying the price for it. Is that fair? Absolutely not. Is it fair that Christians who ought to be great marriage material, or at least thought to be great marriage material, are routinely ignored by the opposite sex? Even more so for just not wanting children? Is that fair? Certainly not. But that is the sick, sinful world that we live in. And it is the sick, sinful world that Jesus lived in. Jesus was single for his entire life. And he was 100% human, just like us. Yes, he was 100% God, but also 100% human. So he probably had the desire for a romantic relationship, just like we do. But it just wasn't in the cards for him. Just like it won't be in the cards for some of us. My point is, Jesus knows how we feel. And he can and does sympathize. Not just empathize, sympathize. Jesus just doesn't have perfect head knowledge of loneliness. He went through loneliness. And he sees you going through the loneliness. In Genesis 16, God appears to Hagar to comfort her and to reassure her that he has a plan for her life and also for her son Ishmael. Yes, Isaac was the child of promise, but God said, I'll take care of Ishmael too. Hagar named that place where she encountered God, Be'er Lahai Roi, the well of the living one who sees me. We worship a living God. A living God who sees me and sees you and has a plan for you. Let that be enough to get you through today. And when you wake up tomorrow, meditate on that fact again. And let it get you through tomorrow too. And then repeat as necessary. Take care, and God bless.